Hey everyone, I wanted to do a video on how to clean the nozzles on your large format printer. A lot of times if you work with these types of printers, you'll run into issues with nozzles clogging and a certain color not coming out. These printers are constant maintenance. They do great work, but a lot of times you have to do a lot of work to them as well. When you do a test print on a printer like this, you'll get a page out like this, and you'll see each one of these blocks with the lines represents each cartridge of color, and you want the lines to be completely solid. As you can see, my light cyan blue is partially clogged because the lines kind of stop down here and they don't continue on. Everything else looks pretty good. Every once in a while you get a few little blocks missing. That's usually not too big of a deal. If you have a lot missing though, you need to clean the printer. There's a program within the printer that cleans the print heads just by shooting ink out of them. But if you have a clog that won't come out, the cleaning a lot of times won't work. So what I do is, first of all, I take the front, open the front of the printer, and I have a paper towel here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up two times, so it's a long strip like that, and then I'm just going to rip it. Okay, so you want to have a long piece like this, and it's about 3 sheets thick because I folded it over. Then what I want to do is take some window cleaner, and I'm going to spray this. You want it to be pretty wet but not soaked so it's going to tear. And you can kind of fold it up again and then just kind of squeeze it together so it sticks. Okay, I like to lay it down and kind of press it flat. Okay, so we've got it flat. Then the next part is you want to put that paper towel in the printer, kind of where the paper comes out. And what you do is you take, these are all the print heads and the nozzles, and you slide it over that paper, and then you grab the other side. That kind of fell down, so I'm going to do it again just so you can see. And this is a little dry. I'm going to spray it a little bit more. My Windex, or my window cleaner, I should say. And I'm going to put it up here again. Okay, and then slide that over the paper towel. If it's too thick, what happens is it gets bunched up and it won't slide over. So you want to make sure that you flatten it out as much as you can. And again, nice and flat. Slowly pull that across, grab the other side, and then you're going to kind of take the paper towel and rub it back and forth very gently. You don't want to do it too hard because then you'll get pieces of the paper towel getting stuck to the nozzles, and then that'll just make things worse. So what happens is the window cleaner should break down the clogged ink in the nozzle. You want to do it a couple times here. Slowly. I'm going to move this hand here so you can see. I'm going to pull it out from behind the nozzles. And you can see all the ink that kind of came off there. And now what I want to do is I'm just going to push this back gently across, close up the front of the printer, and then I want to run a cleaning. And what we're going to do is a power cleaning. And if you have one of these printers, you should have the directions on how to power clean the printer. So what you're going to hear now is the printer starting to power clean, and what that's doing is it's taking some of the ink and it's spraying it through the nozzles into a cartridge back here which catches all of the junk ink, and that should break up the clogs in your nozzles. So that takes a few minutes. You want to let that sit, and then we'll do another test print to see if that worked. Okay, so the printer has gone through a power cleaning, and what I'm going to do now is do a test print to see if it unclogged the nozzles. I've got a little, just an 8x10 paper in there. It's just a regular piece of paper you put in a regular printer. And I'm just going to push the print button, and it should do a quick little print here and show us if the nozzles have been unclogged. Okay, so what we see here is it did unclog it some, but not all the way. All the other ones are completely unclogged now, but this one still needs some work. So what that means I have to do is I'm going to go through the process again, and we'll do another test print here in a minute. Okay, we're doing another nozzle check to see if it's cleared up now. Just take a second. So as you can see now, all of the lines are there on the one that was clogged. So sometimes it just takes a couple times with the paper towel and the window cleaner. You can use warm water too, but I found that window cleaner seems to work the best. And now I've got every one of my nozzles completely unclogged, and now I'm ready to continue printing. So if you have any questions about printers or doing fine art prints, just check out my website, www.timgardnerstudio.com. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon.